internet, so I'm just relaxing, not working for a change, and I really just wanted to film on my new couch because it was such a long time in waiting. So yeah, welcome to my new comfy leather couch. I'm very happy with it. Without further ado, let's get right into this massive haul. I have two big bags of clothing from Club Monaco. You can see I've been naughty, but I really love everything that I got, and it's a great addition to my work wardrobe because I found that people at my office do dress a little more casually than I expected or was used to in a legal environment. Our official dress code is business casual. I am more on the business formal side of that, but these pieces really help to transition my wardrobe into fall, first of all, into being more comfortable, second of all, and pretty importantly, and into airing a little bit closer to that business casual sort of standard. Now, what I noticed on the website was that they had some really great knitwear, and especially sweater dresses. So hopefully you can see fairly well. It's quite a cloudy day outside, so I'm relying on some artificial lighting. But this is a cranberry and navy blue knit sweater dress, and this is called the Hermione sweater dress. Like a lot of the pieces at Club Monaco, at Zara, and at a lot of other high-end designers for this fall, there is some leather detailing. This isn't real leather, but it looks really nice and really interesting. There's two little pockets as well. And it's just a lovely fit because it's body skimming. It's not too tight, but it's not too loose either. And it looks fantastic with a blazer over it and some dark tights, and I just adore the way this looks. So that Hermione sweater dress is kind of what really drew me into the store, and then of course after that I went crazy. So the second sweater dress I got is the Harper sweater dress, and it has a heathered sort of fabric and some gray detailing to it on a navy background. And I have a blazer that I purchased in Hong Kong that has that hunting tweed style to it and a similar color scheme, or actually an identical color scheme, which is kind of amazing. I haven't worn them yet together, tried them on together, but I did compare them when I brought this dress home, and I think it's gonna look awesome. So again, you know, with some dark tights, both of these dresses are actually long enough to wear without tights or leggings. They're just right above the knee. But I prefer to wear dark, opaque tights. And my favorite ones are from Walmart, in case you guys haven't heard me wax on about how great their tights are there. So that's the second dress. And then I got some trousers on my first trip. I made two trips to Club Monaco. I made one trip, and it wasn't a cheap trip, by the way. It's kind of tricky for me to wrap my mind around the new prices at Club Monaco because when I was younger and in high school, their prices were a lot more comparable to somewhere like Gap. And they've had a total rebranding. They make things in much more luxury type fabrics, and they have a more fashion forward but also more conservative style than they used to, and I really love it. I think it's a really interesting brand for women in the workplace right now. Not all of their pieces would be appropriate for work for me, but I go in there and I just love everything I see, and I love the way they've marketed the store. Feels very sort of boutique-y and cozy in there right now for the fall collection. I'm very impressed with the way things have turned out, even though it isn't as affordable as it used to be, but I feel like all of these pieces are really good investments for me, so I was happy to shop there. So this is the Ina trouser. It's a low rise and straight leg, as it says on the label, and it's got navy blue trim on it, and it's a medium gray. This is a slimmer cut trouser than I would probably normally go for. The trousers I have from Brooks Brothers, ones that I purchased from Hong Kong, or even the ones on my theory suits are definitely more of a wide, loose cut, and so these trousers, and then you'll see I went back and I got another pair in a different color scheme, are really great for me because they just work well with more loose tops, sweaters, just when I want my trousers to look a little bit slimmer. And I really like the way they've done that stripe going down the side. They have them in some really nice earthy colors as well, and I was really happy with the way these fit. Sometimes a straighter, tighter cut will sort of gather in awkward places and it makes them feel like they're not quite appropriate for the workplace, but these ones are perfectly body skimming, so they're slim but not tight. So I'm really impressed with the way these look. And again, you can see that leather trim, that little fashion detail that I just love and that brightens my day, has made it into these trousers as well, just very simply around the waistband. And then the last thing I got on my first trip is the Eveline dress, or tunic, I guess. They've actually marketed this as a tunic, but it's very long, it's very large, so I actually ended up getting a size down in this, a size 2, which is not normally the size that I wear at all. But it is very, very loose, and I felt like the one in my size was just so loose that it looked like a nightgown. So when I went a size down, it really looked good. So if you're ordering online, you may want to consider going a size down in this dress. Again, I really enjoy the detailing on it because they've put little tiny leather buttons going all the way down, and it's just really very nicely finished, and it hangs really well. This is obviously definitely a little bit too casual for an everyday basis for my office, but I could definitely see myself wearing it with some leggings and boots on a casual Friday, or, you know, in my own personal life as well. I do wear clothes at the weekends, so, and in the evenings as well, so that is my empty first bag, naughty first trip, and then of course I went back for a naughty second trip, because I couldn't help myself. I just really love their current collection, and who knows whether, you know, the next time around for their next collection I would like it just as much or be in need of business casual type pieces. Sorry, crinkly paper. So here's the second pair of Ina trousers I got. These are just black, so they don't have the stripe going down the side. Very simple, and I just love these. I think it's actually really something I was missing in my wardrobe. Some slim cut, nice trousers that I can wear with something simple like a sweater or something like that. And again, they have the leather detailing. Other than the Ina trousers, which is why I went back to the store, I started really looking at their knitwear, and I fell in love with two sweaters. These are both cashmere blends, and they are doing knitwear really, really well. I have to say it's very difficult, especially in North America, as opposed to Europe, where I find them a little bit easier to find. It's hard to find good cashmere sweaters. On the slightly more inexpensive side, I like the Lord & Taylor for Hudson's Bay Company line. Those often go on sale, and you can get really great deals on them. But anyway, these were a little bit pricier. This is $169, but you can see, if you know me well, which I know you guys do, this is so me. It's kind of ridiculous. I love the way this is cut. It's a loose cut, but again, it fits well. It doesn't hang. It's hard to find sweaters that look good, that don't add a lot of bulk to your figure, that you could still wear under a blazer if you wanted to without feeling like you're sort of packed in fabric, Michelin Man style. So, yeah, this is part of their cashmere line, and it's just this sort of black and camel color, which I love. I have a lot of pieces in this color scheme in my wardrobe. I have a coat in that color. So it's just a really great piece for me to have. I think it would look really nice with some slim cut black trousers like the ones that I got, maybe a blazer over it, some black pumps, just keep it really simple. So I really like that. And it's actually long enough that I could wear it with something like my J. Crew Pixie pants if I really wanted to as well, which is kind of nice. It makes it a little bit more versatile that way. And then I also bought just a very simple even more expensive, $220 I'm afraid, a navy blue sweater, but I don't own a navy blue sweater and they're pretty useful for the office. So this is a v-neck. It really is just a simple classic, and it's a little bit of a looser cut even than the other one is. By the way, this one comes in a lot of colors, so it comes in a light gray, and dark gray, and a black and navy as well. But in navy, I just really wanted a very simple, plain, super soft sweater. This is honestly, like, I don't think it's possible for a sweater to be any softer than this. It is just that soft. And it's a perfect thickness as well. It's not super thin to the point where it feels threadbare, but it's not thick either. It's definitely more of a lightweight knit with a lot of softness to it. It has two tones, so it's got a darker blue and then more of a royal navy blue. And again, you know, they've done really nice detailing on it. It has slightly gathered little cuffs here with little buttons in a sort of tortoiseshell type color. So I think they've just done a really fabulous job with their knitwear. High quality cashmere that is widely available and dependable is definitely something that the market was missing. So it is definitely an investment to buy cashmere sweaters like this, but my office can be a little bit chillier. Offices often can, so I feel like it's a really good thing to own, and I'm so happy with everything I got. So I hope you guys found this video useful. I'm sort of maneuvering my way through this new dress code and taking you guys with me on that journey as I shop and put together new outfits. So stay tuned, because you guys will definitely be seeing all of these pieces in Outfit of the Day or Week videos. I've been doing those and loving them. It's so much fun for me to sort of wake up, put my outfit together, or usually I'll put it together the night before actually for the most part, and then show you guys and get to see how things look for myself afterwards as well, and just have that interaction with you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.